Tiago. Tiago, aren't you worried Cecilia will find out?
What's there to worry about? With your help at the company, she won't notice even if we transfer all the money from the company account.
You're so naughty.
I've just learned to make mung bean cakes. I wonder if Tiago will like them. Honey, Yvette, what were you doing?
Cecilia, please don't get the wrong idea. I was just talking to Tiago about the project.
You discussed it in bed? Tiago, have you been cheating on me all this time?
I was just fooling around with a woman. I just made a mistake that every man out there might make.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Tiago.
Tiago.
I worked hard to run the company and appointed you a manager over the objections of the shareholders. In order to make you not feel inferior, I put the car and house I bought in your name. And I did all the housework. I love you so much. And this is how you repay me? How could you do this to me and our son, you?
You say you love me? You're always making me do thankless tasks that no one wanted to do. Everyone laughs at me behind my back for being a coward who lives off my wife. If you hadn't owned a company and been rich, I would never have married you.
And you saved me. You said you didn't care about anything else and that you really loved me. But all you really want is my money.
Of course. No money, no love.
All right. In this case, I will show you no mercy. This company is mine. If I can help you rise to power, I can also bring you down.
What do you mean?
I'm saying we're getting a divorce. The house and the company belong to me. You'll leave with nothing.
I've been bossed around like a dog all these years. And now you tell me I'll leave with nothing? No way.
Cecilia, I forgot to tell you, with my help, Tiago has now replaced you as the CEO of Cecil Beauty Care.
Yvette, I promoted you to be my assistant, but you betrayed me? Fine. I'm going to get a lawyer now. Let's meet in court.
Am I being too nice to you? You're getting a lawyer. Even if you bring the richest man here today, I'll still ruin you.
Severe damage to her cerebral cortex has left her in a vegetative state. I'm afraid she may never wake up again.
Honey, you worked so hard that you accidentally fell down and got such a serious injury. It's all my fault for not taking good care of you.
Mr. Larson, you must stay strong. The company depends on you from now on.
Doctor, I want to take my wife home to take care of her personally. I'll wait until she wakes up.
Okay, make sure to take good care of her.
Mr. Larson, you are truly a devoted husband.
Zoe! She is already like this. From now on, I'll be in charge of this household. You know what to do, right?
Yes, sure. I'll take good care of her.
You don't seem to know. She's like this. She won't wake up. Just let her be. You understand?
Isn't that being irresponsible?
I mean, give her nutritional fluids every day and just make sure she's alive. Do you get it now?
Zoe, why isn't my mother awake?
Your mom. She's turned into a vegetable.
What happened to me? Why can't I see or move? Is that Michael's voice? Why is he crying?
Mom, when will you wake up? Zoe said you became a vegetable. Should I water you? Then you'll wake up.
Michael, let your mom have a good rest. We're heading to the kindergarten.
So, I'm in a vegetative state.
crying.
Michael, your mom is in a vegetative state now. Vegetative people don't cry. Let's go to the kindergarten.
Michael.
Oh,
Isn't this just great? Now no one can bother us anymore.
well, isn't there one lying in the house?
She's a vegetable. We'll just do it here. How thrilling will that be?
Oh, so naughty.
You shameless couple. As soon as I wake up, I'll make you go through all the pain I've been through.
Old hag, you used to treat me like a servant, always bossing me around. And now, you're a vegetable. You'll never wake up. This slap is for how you ordered me around before. This slap is for your taking my man. Oh, my hand is getting tired from slapping.
Well, she's just a vegetable. Why bother?
I've never seen a vegetable before. I want to see if she responds. Bitch, you deserve all this. Don't bully my mom. Go away. So dirty. Mom needs a good rest.
A good rest. Step aside.
Your mother will be a vegetable for the rest of her life. She won't wake up. From now on, I'll be your mom.
Yvette, when I wake up, I'll make you pay dearly. Michael, hurry and leave.
I don't want you to be my mom. Bad woman. I hate you.
I don't want to be your stepmother either. When I marry your dad, you and your mom shall both get out of the house. Go away. Oh, can't you keep your son in check?
Oh, he's just a kid. Why hit him? Michael, be good. She is taking care of your mom. Don't make trouble. Go back to your room and be good.
Oh, right. I am treating your mom? Look. Ha ha.
Dad, you're a liar.
Zoe!
Mr. Larson,
Why isn't Michael at kindergarten?
Michael said he would stay at home with his mother. He cried and fussed at kindergarten. The teacher couldn't handle it, so I brought him back.
Then let him. Stay in his room. Why let him wander around?
Mom! I want my mom! Hello, police officer. My dad is trying to hit my mom.
What are you up to? You brat, I am your dad. What do you want to do?
Bad dad, I hate you.
Zoe, I've arranged a car downstairs. Take Michael to my parents. Right away.
His parents? Tiago is clearly an orphan. How could he have parents? What is Tiago up to?
Where are your parents?
Hey, why so many questions? Do you want to get fired? Just do it now.
Michael, let's go.
I don't want to visit my grandparents. I want Mom.
Get lost.
He doesn't seem like a nice guy. I should probably find a new job quickly.
Michael, my boy.
I helped you steal the company's official seal, gave you control over the company's finances, and assisted you in firing several disobedient employees. I've done so much. How are you going to reward me? Hey, Tiago, I'm being serious with you.
Oh, sweetie, rest assured, when the old woman kicks the bucket in a few years, I will marry you fair and square and give you a grand wedding.
In a few years? I'm no longer young. I can't wait that long.
Babe, the old woman is in poor health and will not live long. Besides, we're really in love. Even if you are old and ugly, I wouldn't turn you away.
Tiago, you are so sweet.
You really believe those casual words? What a fool. Anyway, now the company is all mine. Keeping that old woman around isn't going to do any good. If she wakes up one day, it's going to be a huge problem. I need to find a way to get rid of her as soon as possible.
Are you the buyer?
Yes, I've paid $200,000 already.
Anyone who takes this poison won't survive 3 days.
Cecilia, I don't know if you can hear me, but since you've been my wife for so long, I'll kindly tell you the truth while you're still alive.
Tiago, you beast. You took everything from me. Now you want to take my life?
You wanted to marry me because you thought I saved your life. That's not really the case. When I saw you unconscious by the side of the road, I originally planned to steal something valuable from you. Ha 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 ha. Surprised, huh?
What? You weren't the one who saved me? You bastard. You've been lying to me so shamelessly for long.
Cecilia, in 3 days you'll be gone. Listen, don't come to haunt me. Just go reincarnate quickly.
You scumbag. Even if I become a ghost, I'll never let you off.
Hey, sweetie, hurry up and pack your things. I'll take you on a trip for work. And we can have some fun there.
No, I must live. I can't accept this. I still have Michael. I will make this beast pay 1,000 times over.
Mom, come save me. I'm so scared.
Today is the 3rd day. Find someone to handle this quickly. Make it clean. Don't let anyone find out.
Tiago, I'll make you pay for this. Sir, please take me to Lynch Peak Villa.
Are you kidding me? Lynch Peak Villa is the most luxurious villa in the city. It's not a place for just anyone to go in. Your dress is unremarkable. Can you afford to live in Lynch Peak Villa?
Sir, please. Hello, it's me. I'm returning to the family. Send a helicopter to pick me up.
My lady, you're finally willing to come back. That's great. Locate Miss Lynch immediately. Prepare the helicopters and depart.
Understood.
What's with all the pomp? Dozens of helicopters. What happened?
Hey, I just saw the news that the heiress to the most powerful Lynch family in our country is coming home today.
Wow, it would be great if I could marry this heiress. Her fortune will certainly afford me several lifetimes of luxury.
Miss, are you okay?
How is my grandfather? These years?
He's doing really well. He's just been missing you a lot. He's waiting eagerly for you to come home.
Welcome back, Miss Lynch.
Cecilia, is that you?
Yes, Grandpa, it's me. I'm really sorry. The ungrateful girl has returned. Grandpa, it's all my fault. I was so headstrong back then and ended up hurting you.
Oh, I'm just glad to see you're back. Come on, have a seat. Oh, back then you refused the marriage I arranged for you and ran away from home to prove yourself. Then I heard you established your own company and even did a lot of charity work. I'm truly happy for you. You make me so proud. Ha ha ha. But I didn't expect so much to happen later.
That year, I went to a charity gala, and there was a fire. I thought Tiago saved me, and was determined to marry him out of gratitude. For a scumbag, I cut ties with the family. I let you down.
It's all in the past now. I don't blame you. What's your plan?
The priority is to find my son Michael. I haven't been able to reach him for days. I'm really worried about him.
That's easy. I'm sending someone to catch and interrogate Tiago.
Let's not alert him just yet. Tiago is a scumbag, really cunning. I'm worried he might harm Michael.
All right, we'll do as you say. Hey, do you still remember the guy named Cyril Stowe? He's just...
I'm not in the mood for anything else, except for Michael. I also need to reclaim my company. Cecil Beauty Care was established by me, from scratch. I can't just hand it over to someone else.
All right, it's your call. I'll get Michael back, and you can focus on handling everything else. As for Lynch Peak Group, it's yours to fully manage.
Okay.
Sir, miss, we've just learned that Cecil Beauty Care is applying for a public listing.
What? Tiago, that scoundrel, is so greedy. Tell Cecil Beauty Care that we, Lynch Peak Group, hold them in high regard and will invest a substantial amount to buy their shares. Tiago, we shall meet again soon, bastard. I wonder what your expression would be when you see me.
Oh, Cyril. Cyril, thank you for secretly helping Cecilia recover and get home.
Mr. Stowe, we found out that Tiago is planning to buy syringes.
That loser married her, but he didn't cherish her. And now he's trying to poison her. All right. Doesn't he want a syringe? Give this to him.
Understood?
I'm glad she's safe.
Guys, I'm urgently calling this shareholders meeting because Lynch Peak Group, owned by our country's most powerful Lynch family, intends to invest in our company. Today, a representative from Lynch Peak Group is coming over to discuss a potential collaboration.
What? The Lynch family is the wealthiest in our dragon country. They're actually planning to invest in Cecil Beauty Care.
Oh, I guess I underestimated myself. I just took over Cecil Beauty Care, and such a great opportunity arose.
Oh, Tiago. Cecilia just became comatose, and Lynch Peak Group suddenly wants to invest in our company. They're just impressed by your capabilities.
Oh, you sweet talker. Ha ha ha.
By the way, how's Ms. Lynch doing now? When will she recover?
She's turned into a vegetable. You think she'll wake up so easily?
Hey, don't bother with all that nonsense. This time we'll secure Lynch Peak Group's investment, all thanks to Mr. Larson's brilliant leadership. I truly believe that our company will soar to new heights
under the leadership of Mr. Larson. Oh.
The representative from Lynch Peak Group has arrived.
Hello, Ms. Lynch. Ms. Lynch? You?
Ms. Lynch?
Ms.
Just
Lynch.
the other day, you were calling me an old hag. Why are you so polite today?
How's that possible? How can it be you?
Are you a person or a ghost? What do you want? This slap is...
This slap is for your ingratitude. This slap is for your shamelessness. This slap is for your ignorance.
Tiago, help me.
Enough. Listen, it's the shareholders meeting. Stop making trouble here.
Why? This company was founded by me. Can I attend the shareholders meeting?
Cecilia, when you were lying in bed pretending to be unconscious, I was the one keeping Cecil Beauty Care running. And now, I've secured investment from Lynch Peak Group. Cecil Beauty Care is actually under my control now. It has nothing to do with you.
Funny. What makes you think you can take credit?
Ha 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 ha. If I can't. Can you? You just woke up from a coma, didn't you? Listen, get out of here with these thugs right away. Lynch Peak Group's representative will be here shortly. Don't mess around here.
Didn't you guys hear? I'm the representative of Lynch Peak Group.
Cecilia, you're awake now, but is your mind not working? You've got delusions? You are just a powerless nobody who built everything from scratch. What do you have to do with Lynch Peak Group? Do you really think just because your last name is Lynch, you can randomly claim kinship and fool me?
Do you think everyone is like you, full of lies and shamelessly deceiving others? You even falsely claimed to have saved my life.
You heard that? So what? You had the cheek to ask me to marry you? If you hadn't owned a company and been rich, I wouldn't have promised you. You said you wanted to repay kindness? I guess you were just attracted to my good looks. Why not just say it honestly? Don't make excuses.
Are you proud to live off someone as a kept man?
Don't you dare harm Miss Lynch.
Cecilia, where did you find the actor? How dare he lay a finger on your husband?
Husband? I'm sorry. I'm here to get a divorce today. Hurry up and sign this divorce agreement. You're leaving with nothing. All assets belong to me.
The properties and vehicles under both names will go to Cecilia. Tiago, this old woman wants to take all your assets.
Are you nuts? Why do you get everything?
Because all of this is my prenuptial property. Don't think just because after marriage I put it in your name that it has anything to do with you. Since you didn't spend any money, these houses have nothing to do with you.
Then I would never agree to a divorce.
What? You have to divorce. Tiago, if you're not divorcing her, what am I supposed to do?
Step aside, Cecilia. let's put the divorce on hold for now. I told you, the Lynch Peak Group's representative is arriving soon.
As I told you, I am the representative of Lynch Peak Group.
You liar! You're lying. These are all fakes. All fakes.
Fine then. Documents can be forged. But what about these people? Do you think they are fake?
They are the three major managers of Lynch Peak Group. When I was at the Global Business Summit, I saw them sitting next to the mayor, such prominent figures.
What three major managers? How come I've never heard of them? All fake? Completely fake?
Everyone else knows these guys are big shots, and you're stupid enough to claim they're fake. Do you really think that, with the help of Yvette, you can take control of the company and grasp what's not yours? Ridiculous.
You!
Cecilia, I was wrong. I didn't want to do it. I was forced to.
Stop playing the victim. I used to genuinely think of you as a sister. I made you my assistant, hoping you'd learn some things. But what did you do? Now you're not even worthy of being my dog.
Cecilia,
Stop acting all pitiful here. When you hit me back then, weren't you pretty delighted?
I wasn't, Cecilia. I wasn't.
You two won't give up until the bitter end, huh? All right, I'll show everyone the shameful things you've done.
Oh, Mr. Larson keeping a mistress is one thing. But why did he even bring her into his home?
Isn't that Yvette? Wow, that's pretty despicable. Yvette is Miss Lynch's assistant, but she is secretly screwing Miss Lynch's husband?
You can't leave.
It's not me. The person in the video is not me.
Tiago, you never saw it coming, did you? Even I forgot. In our bedroom, we still have the camera. We used to take care of Michael. With this evidence, I'm sure I'll win the divorce case.
Ha ha ha. Cecilia, I really underestimated you, but have you ever thought about it? After our divorce, you'll have nothing to do with Cecil Beauty Care. Now you're the CEO's wife. But if we get divorced, you're just a customer. Ha ha ha.
I told you. Today I'm Lynch Peak Group's representative. I will pay $1 billion for 80% of your group. I am running for CEO.
How did this annoying woman connect with Lynch Peak Group and get $1 billion? Well, I want the $1 billion, and I want to remain CEO of Cecil Beauty Care. If I don't accept this $1 billion, what can you do?
You will. That's $1 billion. With your capabilities, how much do you think you can earn here?
Cecilia, believe it or not, even if you use $1 billion to acquire 80% of the shares, you're still not going to be the CEO.
Alas, that bastard Thiago still has something on me.
It was Mr. Larson who promoted me. If he is ousted, I won't have a good time either.
I was wondering why there were so many unfamiliar faces around. It looks like your influence has really penetrated this place thoroughly.
Cecilia, don't be so arrogant. I can sign the divorce papers. However, I have a request.
Another trick up your sleeve?
Let's sign a betting agreement. I can accept your investment and make you a part of Cecil Beauty Care. However, the person who achieves the highest sales of the company's new product in the city within 3 months will be the company's de facto head. The loser will get out of the company for good, and the loser's shares will go to the winner.
Why should I say yes?
Don't you want to see Michael?
Are you a monster? How can you threaten me with your own son?
You've left me no choice, so do you agree or not?
Fine. I can agree to your betting agreement, but you need to sign the divorce papers now. I want custody of Michael, and you shall kick that bitch out of the company and make sure she never shows up here again.
Okay, I promise you. I promise you all that. Ask the Human Resources Department to complete Yvette's resignation formalities.
Tiago, you can't treat me like this. Tiago, I did nothing wrong. Get out.
Tiago,
hey, get out.
I need to see Michael right now. Hurry up and take me there.
Just take a look yourself.
Michael has lost weight. Where exactly did you take him? You said you took him to your parents' house. Aren't you an orphan?
What's the rush? I'll take you to him when the bet is over. Don't worry. And don't think you're amazing. Just because you have the support of Lynch Peak Group, Who knows what dirty tricks you used? And those managers, one of them is your adulterer, right?
I don't want to waste my time talking shit to you, filthy guy. Since the bet has taken effect, you'll need to prove yourself with your abilities. Oh, by the way, I already threw all your stuff out. Since we're already divorced, you can't keep living in my house, driving my car, or spending my money.
Bitch, see you in 3 months.
Over these years, to take care of Michael, I have neglected business matters. I didn't expect so many long-term partners to sign private agreements with Tiago. Who knows how much wealth he's amassed with the dirty trick? No wonder he had the nerve to propose that betting agreement. Turns out he was well prepared.
Miss Lynch, do you have any instructions?
Could you gather the 3 managers for me?
Sure.
Guys, can you investigate how many stores of the leading cosmetic companies in this city are located on the properties we own?
Miss, you don't need to check it. These shopping malls and the commercial streets, where these shops are located, are all owned by Lynch Peak Group. In total, there are 186 of them.
That's wonderful. These stores violated the business ethics, and we must make them pay for this.
Miss, what should we do?
Aren't they getting their supply from Tiago? I'm just going to make them sell nothing.
We can start with the fire safety angle.
Good idea. We'll initiate our annual fire safety inspection early, suspend their businesses in the name of fire safety hazards, and require them to undertake at least 3 months of improvements, at least until they meet the required standards.
Yes, miss.
Tiago, I'll get back everything you took from me, and I'll make you pay twice as much for the pain you inflicted on me.
What a stroke of bad luck. The several chain stores I contacted were found to have fire hazards and have been asked to close their stores for rectification. Who knows how long that's going to take?
Sweetheart, have some fruit.
Go away. Everything hasn't been going well for me lately. Have you brought me bad luck? Hey, how come you look 10 years older without makeup? Don't you dress up at home? You're even no match for Cecilia.
You made me lose my job, and you accused me of bringing you bad luck. If I hadn't been waiting for you to share that $1 billion with me, I would have kicked you out already. Honey, nowadays, women love shopping online. Offline shopping has long been out of fashion. Instead of being angry here, why don't you think about how to open up online channels?
That's right. Why didn't I think of that? Baby, you're so smart. I'll contact those e-commerce companies now. Don't worry, I'm single now. Once I get that $1 billion, I'll throw you a grand wedding, and I'll buy you a ring 10 times bigger than Cecilia's. What do you say?
Okay. The ring you bought for Cecilia might even have less than 0.1 carats of diamonds.
Hey, Steven. I just have something to ask you. I've heard that some of the biggest e-commerce companies in the city are owned by
Cyril Stowe?
Oh, right, Cyril.
Are you talking about the fiancé your grandfather chose for you?
That's all in the past now.
Oops, excuse me for speaking out of turn. Cyril Stowe does own those companies.
But I hear Cyril doesn't seem to be easy to get along with.
How could it be? He has come to see your grandfather often, these 2 years. He's a gentleman with such grace and a young talent.
I saw him when I was a kid. He seemed aloof and haughty then, and I've heard that he's rather ruthless.
Oh, people sure change. Back then, after he proposed to you, your grandfather watched him for a long time before deciding that he was worthy of you and allowing him to marry you.
But I ran away from home without ever meeting him, and I never officially turned him down, which seems a bit rude. I need to find a chance to tell him in person and thank him for taking care of my grandpa all these years.
Hey, won't you stay for dinner?
I'm busy.
Ha ha ha. She's always been in such a rush ever since she was a child. Oh, let's see if she and Cyril are meant for each other.
When is Mr. Stowe coming? This time, I will definitely get a chance to talk to him.
Oh, cut it out. Last time you were standing right in front of him, and you couldn't even say a word.
Cecilia, How did you know I was coming to the e-commerce summit today? Did you follow me here? Is this how you plan to compete with me?
Hey, didn't you manage to get involved with Lynch Peak Group? Where are your 3 lovers? How come not even one of them showed up?
Turns out, when a person has a dirty mind, everything they see appears dirty too. You shameless couple, get out of my way. Seeing you two really makes me sick.
Hey. Cecilia, what do you want? That's Cyril Stowe. And you're just a woman I left behind. Do you really think he'll be interested in you?
Who should I be interested in?
Mr. Stowe, I'm the CEO of Cecil Beauty Care. My name is Tiago Larson. I just came here today to discuss a potential collaboration with you.
About the collaboration, well, we'll hold a bid later to choose a partner.
Mr. Stowe, you're truly a businessman with a collaborative spirit.
Indeed.
Our Cecil Beauty Care is sure to satisfy you.
Yes, exactly. Hey, who is this, Mo?
Could it be that he has taken a liking to Yvette? This is a great opportunity. Hey, Mr. Stowe, this is Miss Yvette Hank. Yvette, say hi.
Hello, Mr. Stowe. Please just call me Yvette.
Miss Hank is quite knowledgeable about e-commerce. She would love to have your guidance. How about this? After the summit ends, I'll have her visit you personally, so you can guide her directly.
Mr. Stowe, I'll go ahead and trouble you then. Hey, which hotel are you staying in?
Yvette, are you a takeaway? Who will go to your customer on your own?
Watch your mouth. I'm going to Mr. Stowe, just for guidance.
Better not. Miss Hank, I don't know if you understand e-commerce, but I'm sure you know how to be an assistant.
Mr. Stowe, what exactly do you mean by that?
Mr. Larson, you must beware of your assistant. Trusting the wrong person can ruin your family.
Remember the former CEO of Cecil Beauty Care was a woman. When did this man come to power?
You don't know? That female CEO turned into a vegetable?
So who is this guy?
He seems to be the husband of
the female CEO. His wife is ill, and here he is doing this.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Just wait and see. Mr. Stowe, you are overthinking. It's not convenient to talk here. How about this? Let's talk about it later in the bidding session, okay?
All right.
Hello, Mr. Stowe. I am Cecilia Lynch, a director at Cecil Beauty Care. I'm sorry I was so rude. You have my apology. And also, thank you for taking care of my grandpa all these years. Mr. Stowe, what's wrong?
You just woke up. You may not feel well. Please make sure you get enough rest.
Thanks for your concern. So you even know that I was in a vegetative state.
Your grandfather told me.
Jeez, why does he tell you everything?
By the way, beta-rusol is a special drug developed by top medical experts in the city that targets the cerebral cortex. It hasn't yet received sufficient clinical trials, so the after effects are still uncertain.
What is this beta-rusol you're talking about? Have I ever taken this?
No, definitely not. With your incredible willpower, you finally came to consciousness. That's truly impressive.
I thought I woke up because I hit my head on a rock.
Did you hit a rock?
Let's get this straight. About this beta-rusol, did it have anything to do with the fact that I was almost poisoned before?
Thiago, a while back, was constantly searching for a colorless, tasteless poison. My people informed me, so I sent someone to sell the beta-rusol to him, pretending it was poison.
I knew something had happened to wake me up. I just didn't expect it to be related to this beta-rusol. Looks like I owe you another big favor. I don't even know how to repay you.
You don't owe me anything. Our families have been close for many generations. Besides, my feelings for you, The summit is about to begin. Let's quickly take our seats.
Mr. Stowe, thank you so much for your help. Well, if there's anything you need from me in the future, just let me know. But when it comes to marriage,
Cecilia,
I was stuck in a miserable marriage because I misidentified my savior. I managed to crawl out of my misery. I'm truly exhausted.
Cecilia, stop. And don't feel burdened or pressured. You are here today because of your unwavering determination and courage. My small help is not worth mentioning. Oh, by the way, aren't you joining the bidding later? Good luck. Show them what you've got.
Thank you. I will try my best.
The The bidding session of North City E-Commerce Industry Summit is officially starting now. Let's welcome the next bidder.
Everyone, that's it for my product presentation. Thank you all for listening.
Hey, this proposal sounds wonderful.
I think it's the best in the venue.
Yvette, how come your proposal didn't have such an effect?
I'm no longer involved with Cecil Beauty Care. Being the CEO of Cecil Beauty Care, why don't you come up with a proposal?
How dare you talk back, you useless fool.
Thiago, don't go too far.
Thank you, CEO of Cecil Beauty Care, for your presentation. Indeed, cosmetic brands need beautiful women as ambassadors to be persuasive.
Hey, wasn't there another person who claimed to be the CEO of Cecil Beauty Care? Why does a company have two CEOs?
Did the CEO just mention his proposal? How come I have no memory of that at all?
Seems like his proposal has been outshined, huh? I remember now. This beautiful director became a vegetable. Before...
Wow, husband and wife competing. It's going to be fun.
This time, Cecil Beauty Care, for our new product, came up with 2 proposals. These 2 proposals were completed by 2 teams within our company. We will host separate voting for each. However, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to compete fairly, justly, and openly at the summit. I assure all of you here, regardless of which team you choose today, we will guarantee that the quality of the products you receive will meet the same high standard.
Who should we choose? Choosing one means offending the other.
Choose the less influential side.
I heard Cecil Beauty Care got funded by Lynch Peak Group. Not sure which side. Reached cooperation with Lynch Peak Group.
Everyone, instead of speculating wildly about rumors, why not focus your attention on the current proposals?
Yes. Mr. Stowe, you're right. We were overthinking.
Ladies and gentlemen, now let's vote on the 2 proposals from Cecil Beauty Care. Wait. Before you vote, I have a few words to say. Everyone, this is an internal conflict within Cecil Beauty Care. It's not appropriate to say that publicly. But what my ex-wife, Cecilia Lynch, has done is unforgivable. It should be made known to everyone.
Tiago, stop the nonsense.
All right, let me ask you, why were several of our old customers suddenly ordered to close their stores for rectification? Did you secretly use some underhanded tactics to maliciously report and threaten them?
How could it be? That's too much.
I dare not cooperate with her. Otherwise, we're gonna be in trouble.
Oh, if a woman wants to survive in the business world, having a backer is a must.
Who's the backer?
It's what you just mentioned. Lynch Peak Group?
Sooner or later, I'm going to dump this idiot. When people know that her backer is the company, they will not care about her credibility and will flock to support her. Guys, here is the thing. Lynch Peak Group is new to the beauty industry and thinks very highly of the market competitiveness of Cecil Beauty Care. However, they don't know how Cecil Beauty Care is structured internally. I believe that if Lynch Peak Group finds out about such misconduct, they will definitely choose the right partner.
Thiago, my dear ex-husband, why didn't I see that? You had potential as an actor. Those young actors in our entertainment industry would have become international superstars if their acting skills were as good as yours.
Cecilia, stop being so sarcastic. Realizing that your prospects are diminishing, are you starting to feign madness and act foolish? Listen, today, in front of everyone, you need to apologize to me and to my longtime clients. Then I might consider giving you a chance to make amends.
Tiago, you signed private agreements with those unscrupulous merchants to line your pockets. And now you're putting the blame on me?
Nonsense. I could sue you for slander.
I've got evidence of you signing those private agreements with them. It's in my phone. Do you want me to list them out for everyone to hear?
You must have faked that. You can't defeat me, so you resort to these underhanded tactics? Can you really say all of this has nothing to do with you?
Everyone. Thiago's private agreements have already severely threatened the interests of Cecil Beauty Care. Also, he's badly disrupted market rules. I believe that any business with a commercial spirit would be against behaviors like his.
So you put their stores out of power and their employees out of work?
Those brands have long since issued a business notice. Their closure is entirely because they failed the fire safety inspection. Why are you insisting on spreading rumors about their bankruptcy? What's your real motive?
You.
And during this time, our relevant departments haven't received any reports. The property management company responsible for them came to this conclusion based on its own internal inspection. Shouldn't we, as business people, strongly support this serious and responsible attitude towards customer safety?
I'm so confused. Who on earth should we choose?
Are you being silly? Watch closely who Mr. Stowe chooses, and then we follow his lead.
But today wasn't a wasted trip. This whole drama was fun.
Everyone, this dispute is unrelated to today's summit, and I'm here to determine our partner for the next quarter. And the criteria for this partnership are the level of business cooperation and the determination to seek collaboration. Someone like you who makes a scene in public is not a suitable partner. I already have a suitable candidate in mind. Please feel free to decide on your own. Ms. Lynch, I hope we can work well together.
Congratulations.
Tiago, let's head home first. We'll think of a way once we're back.
It's all your fault, idiot. You're not being helpful at all. You're messing up everything.
Tiago.
Let me give you a ride. Are you going back to your home or Lynch Peak Group? How about I treat you to dinner tonight?
I have a son named Michael. Do you know?
Oh, when I went to your place to find you earlier, Zoe told me something about Michael.
Is Zoe all right?
I helped her move to another city and find a new job. Now she can live well with her son.
Thanks. You're really thoughtful and meticulous. However, I mentioned my son Michael because he's disappeared. I don't know where his father has hidden him away.
Sorry, stop talking. I've been working with your grandfather to find out where Michael is. I believe that if our two families join forces, we can find out where Michael is soon. Don't worry. Just leave it to me.
I didn't want to trouble you, but if I can't find Michael, I won't be able to bring myself to think about anything else.
I was too hasty. I just want to say that if there's ever anything you need, feel free to reach out to me because I am more than willing and incredibly happy to help you with anything.
A cheesy romance storyline involving a rich and overbearing CEO being obsessed with me? I'm 30 years old. Plus, I'm a mom to a child who's 5.
I'm 3 years older than you. I once caught a glimpse of Michael from afar. He's just adorable. I think whoever ends up as his dad will certainly be the luckiest person in the world.
Well, that's why. Turns out Mr. Stowe is into married women.
Why can't you make him like you? How about you become a married woman too?
What on earth are you talking about? You first have to marry me if you want me to be a married woman.
Enough, you idiot. Let's go home and think of a strategy. Miss, we now have a collaboration with the Stowe family and several big e-commerce companies. I believe that Cecil Beauty Care's new product can definitely set new records.
Miss, I've specifically looked into the other team's actions. I'm pretty sure they're going to lose.
That's good. However, even cornered dogs will jump over walls. So we must be cautious. They might resort to extreme measures.
You're so thoughtful, miss.
Thank you, the three of you. Usually at Lynch Peak Group, you're in charge of large-scale projects. But here in my little enterprise, you can only take care of small projects. What a waste of your talents.
Miss, we're glad we could help. To be honest, you're going to inherit Lynch Peak Group in the future. Cecil Beauty Care is also a part of Lynch Peak Group, and your grandfather has asked us to help you deal with this, so that you can be ready for inheriting Lynch Peak Group.
Miss, let's talk about the future when it comes. Just take it easy.
No, thank you so much, all three of you. You're absolutely right. I will be inheriting Lynch Peak Group, the largest enterprise in Dragon Country. Lynch Peak Group has been a leading company in this country for many years. I can't let it decline when it's in my hands. I can't disappoint you guys and my grandpa.
Understood.
Useless. All of you. What use are you to me? You're fired. Compensation? Hell no. No way. What are you doing here? Have you finished washing and cooking? You can't even be a good housewife. You're useless too. Why are you crying? Drop the act. Why didn't I notice before? You were so good at acting.
I'm pregnant.
What did you say? At this point, you're bringing this up?
I'm serious. Tiago, take a look.
Who knows whose child it is? I'm not the only one you've slept with.
It is truly yours. It was the time we had sex without a condom at your house in front of Cecilia.
You got pregnant from that one fuck? Are you trying to trick me into marrying you? Someone else must have gotten you pregnant. Do you think I'm that gullible?
Thiago, haven't I done enough for you? Why can't you just believe me? Thiago, where are you heading?
I'll deal with you when I'm back.
Thiago.
Hey, old pal, it's not often you buy me a drink at such a fancy restaurant. Come on, spill it. Is there something you need my help with? It's not what you think. Old buddy, this time, I'm here to fulfill our promise to share good times and bad. All right, enough. Don't say that. When did I ever benefit from your fortune? You always borrow money from me and never pay it back. Don't say that. Come on, this time, I really have something good to share with you. Here she comes. Let's go greet her. Your girlfriend? Hold the nonsense. Show her some respect. Thank you, Miss Lena, for gracing us with your presence. Let me introduce. This is my old classmate, whom I mentioned to you before. He's Mr. Thiago Larson, CEO of Cecil Beauty Care, a new rising company in the city.
Hi, Mr. Larson. You're so dashingly handsome. Looks like you weren't lying.
Why would I lie to you? Miss Lena, you are breathtakingly beautiful. I'm mesmerized just seeing you. Thiago, Miss Lena comes from a noble family abroad. If I remember correctly, you are very good at foreign languages. You should speak to her in her native language. Abroad? A noble family? No wonder she has such a good temperament. She could easily outshine 10 Yvettes. Lovely to meet you.
Grandpa, there are clues about Michael's whereabouts?
Have a seat. Well, you're still just as impatient, aren't you?
Everything else doesn't matter, but when it comes to Michael, I'm restless. If I calculate correctly, I haven't seen him for over a month.
I get how you feel. When you were a vegetable, I felt like I was going crazy. I wanted to risk my own life to bring you back. Later, Cyril said, he had a new arrangement. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to wait for you to return with peace of mind.
Why Cyril again?
And he provided the information about Michael. He's done so many things, but he won't tell you. He's afraid you'll feel pressure. I'm not going to spoil you. I'll tell you everything to make you regret it.
I regret going home for dinner.
Tell you what, Michael is safe. However, Thiago, that beast is very cunning. So I suggest you don't rush to bring him back. Watch closely for a while.
When can I see Michael? A quick glance from afar is enough.
All right, I'll go arrange it.
Oh, by the way, I have some things to take care of. I'm leaving. I've already paid the bill. You guys have a nice chat. You're really my best friend. You've thought of everything for me. Lena, I'll call you by your name directly. Is that okay?
Sure. Can I call you Thiago?
Of course. Your voice is so charming. I really like it when you call me that. Looks like I've conquered you, right? A noble lady, huh? Can't escape my grasp.
Who is Yvette? Is she your wife?
Someone who couldn't win me over and is always pestering me.
Thiago, are you so popular?
That's unexpected. I wasn't much interested in women before, but as soon as I saw you, I was fascinated by you. What should I do about this?
Oh, stop it. You men from North City are such smooth talkers.
Nina, how long do you plan to stay in this city?
I'm planning to stay for a while to check out the market environment and investment trends for my family. And to understand the situation before my family moves to North City.
Seems like a major endeavor. I will definitely seize this opportunity. Lena, you know I'm in the beauty industry. The beauty market is booming now, and all major companies want a piece of the action. If you grasp this opportunity, it could lead to great success.
Of course, I will. Otherwise, I wouldn't have let my old classmate introduce you to me.
So you knew me before?
Of course. Our family's intelligence network is very meticulous. However, I came today to get to know you first. As for work, can we talk about it next time?
Sure, let's get to know each other better today. Anything else you want to know? I'll be honest with you about everything.
I need to stay in North City for a while, but I don't have a place yet. Can you help me pick out a house tomorrow?
Of course, I'm an expert when it comes to houses.
Stephen, I'm living perfectly fine in my current home. Why do I have to move?
My lady, have you been used to a hard life for too long? A house just worth $5 million? How could that be comfortable? Since when did you start compromising like this? Besides, our Lynch family shouldn't be living in anything worth less than $500 million.
Steven, let's not be so dramatic. I've already agreed to come check out houses. What else do you want?
I think you should just relax at home and let them show you pictures of the houses for you to choose from.
No. Don't do it like that. Grandpa is old and always has to worry about everything. If he sees me choosing a house, he'll start nagging, and I won't be able to make a choice, even after 3 days and nights.
What's that annoying woman doing here? Could she really afford a house here?
What's going on? Did you ditch Yvette that fast?
Cecilia, what are you saying? What Yvette? I never dated her.
Is this your malicious ex-wife? The woman who cheated on you and swindled all your assets, or...
Is this your new way of scamming?
Lena, look, she has a new lover. I don't know how many times she cheated on me. She really took me for a ride.
Unbelievable. Your ex-wife isn't getting any younger. How can she be so promiscuous?
Tiago, is this your new sugar mama, or is she your freshly kept woman?
Who are you calling a kept woman?
Why are you taking it personally? I guess the answer's obvious now.
When did Miss Lynch become so good at arguing? Too bad she wouldn't let me talk. Otherwise, I'd show her how good I am at arguing.
You are just living off your lover. Apologize to me.
Guys, this is a high-end real estate office. You're welcome to buy properties, but if you cause a scene, don't blame us for not being polite. We've been told that. We're expecting a guest of honor today. We cannot let unrelated people disturb our honored guest.
Is there a more important guest than Miss Lena?
You salespeople are somewhat capable. You knew I'd be here today, so you prepared beforehand?
Miss Lena, right? Please show me your black card.
Huh? Have you seen it before? I don't think you'll ever see this again in your life. Do you know what the minimum deposit is for a Supreme Black Card? $5 billion. Those cars and houses of yours don't even add up to a fraction of this money. Hey, look, your lover has bowed his head in shame. You're not young anymore. Why are you still going around deceiving people? Cecilia, you're my ex-wife. I feel sorry for you when I think of you having to take care of this middle-aged man.
Watch your mouth. Apologize.
All right, I'm not going to quarrel with you, a promiscuous woman. I'm here to buy a house today. I don't want to ruin the good mood I have today.
Miss Lena, it seems you are our honored guest today. I'm sorry. We need to clear the venue for our distinguished guest. Please come back another time.
Are you sure she's the distinguished guest?
Cecilia, what are you trying to do? In such an upscale place, stop making a scene. The prices of the houses here are all over $10 million. Cecil Beauty Care's account only has several $1 million. Do you want to use that $1 billion investment money? Let me tell you, no way.
Only you can't wait to get that $1 billion? I don't care.
Yes. You don't care. You'd better leave now. Otherwise, the manager will call security to remove you.
I'm really sorry. Please come back another time. As compensation, next time, we will definitely give you a discount.
Discounted items are definitely not of good quality. I must buy the most expensive one. How much is the most expensive house you have here? I'll pay with this card.
What is this? This looks like the toy card you gave Michael at the mall. How dare you try to fool us with this?
And you still have the nerve to mention Michael? Having a father like you is the greatest shame of his life. Tell me where you put him.
No way.
What's going on, manager? I asked you to check if the distinguished guest has arrived. Why didn't you come back and report to me?
Sorry, sir. The distinguished guest has arrived. Miss Lena, this is our boss.
That's not right. A manager from Lynch Peak Group told me that the Lynch family's butler would come with an honored guest today, and that the honored guest doesn't want to reveal her identity. So we must keep it confidential.
That one. She fits the bill.
I'm sorry, honored guest. Here's your black card. Please keep it safe.
So it's actually a Supreme Black Card.
Are you sure you're not mistaken? This is obviously just a regular toy card.
My company is no match for the Lynch family, the most powerful family in Dragon Country, and the Stowe family, the richest family in North City. However, I've got some business experience and some insight. I've only seen this black card twice. This is the second time. There can't be a third person in this country with a Supreme Black Card of $100 billion in savings. Sir, I need to clear out this place for the real distinguished guest. Please leave.
Lena, do you have a card better than the Supreme Black Card?
Yes, I do. But you know, I'm from abroad. Foreign cards don't work here.
So what do? We're going to be outdone by them.
I'm here to buy a house, not here for a competition. Maybe we should go to another real estate agent.
Cecilia, you've really caught a big fish. You really go to any lengths to compete with me, huh? You found out? Is there a prominent family overseas called the Adolf family? And is there heiress named Lena? Are their assets estimated to be worth over $100 billion? Really? Great. Fate is on my side. Cecilia, I'll see what leverage you have left to fight back. Hello, Lena. It's me. We made an appointment to eat at that 3-star restaurant today, right? I know you often eat in 3-star restaurants abroad, but here in North City, we've only got this one. It has its own unique charm. I really put in a lot of effort just to get a reservation. Okay, I'll head over to pick you up now.
After you chose the restaurant, I was going to treat you to dinner here. Unexpectedly, the owner of this place knows you better. It seems like my family is just not so good. You really have a wide range of friends?
Stop joking around. It's just that your family is too discreet. Your family is hundreds of years old, right? But you've always kept a low profile these years. And we've only risen in the past few decades. We have to rely on these grand displays just to keep up appearances.
You're being way too modest. The Stowe family is the real power player in North City. Oh, right. You said you went abroad to do business a few years ago. So you have an estate there?
Yes.
What bad luck. I seldom go out for a good meal. Those two disgusting people again. I'm sorry, Mr. Stowe. Looks like another argument is about to start.
It's all right.
It's you again. Why? Got yourself a new lover today? Thiago, say something. Look at your ex-wife. So troublesome.
Forget it. I've got Lena to rely on. Why should I be afraid of the Stowe family? Worst case, just leave North City and go overseas with Lena. Lena, let me tell you, this jerk is a big shot. He's more impressive than the previous one.
Mr. Larson, it's been a few days. Now you have the nerve to humiliate me? I, Cyril Stowe, have never seen such a bold man in North City.
Cyril from the wealthiest family in North City? Nice to meet you. My name is Lena. You've probably heard of me, right?
Of course I've heard of you. When I was abroad doing business, I often heard about the legendary tales of your family.
Thiago, what are you so smug about? The rich girl hasn't agreed to marry you, has she?
Cecilia, why are you being so bitter? Even Mr. Stowe is respectful to Lena. You should apologize to Lena right now.
Miss Lena, just a heads up. Thiago is not a good guy. I've suffered because of him. He's just an opportunistic leech. Stay as far away from him as possible.
Cecilia, shut up.
He's my boyfriend. I like him, and you cheated on him many times. Why should I listen to you? You just take advantage of kind people and rely on your looks to climb the social ladder.
Thiago.
Here comes the woman who fits your word.
Thiago, how could you abandon me?
Oh my, this woman looks like a ghost. I'm so scared.
Lena, she's the crazy woman I told you about, who's always pestering me.
Pester you? Crazy woman. Listen up. I'm the mother of your child.
Thiago, you have a child?
Some other man must have gotten her pregnant, and she insists it's mine.
I did a paternity test with your hair and the baby. How are you going to deny it now?
It's really mine. And it's a boy. No way. I can't give up on Lena. She's my lifeline. In the future, I can always find someone else to have a boy for me. Yvette, you must have slept with me while I was drunk. Now you're here to blackmail me in your dreams. Listen, all you want is money, right? I can give it to you. Go get rid of this kid now.
You were drunk? Cecilia. Cecilia! You can testify that I didn't force him, right? He got me pregnant, right on your bed. You saw it and heard it, didn't you?
Yvette, when you seduced my husband behind my back, you didn't expect him to betray you, did you? What goes around comes around. You had it coming.
Yeah, I deserve it. Thiago!
Yvette, I'm telling you, don't push your luck. Go get rid of this kid now, or I'll take you there myself.
No way. I'm gonna have this baby. I'm gonna carry him around every day to annoy you. Thiago, you... Cecilia. Cecilia, help me.
What are you waiting for? Call the emergency services. Where is your manager? Why didn't you stop this from happening in time?
Shouldn't you hate her?
Of course I hate her. But looking at her now reminds me of my previous experience. Thiago left me, so mercilessly too. But luckily, Zoe came home in time to save me after grocery shopping. If she hadn't, I might not have survived.
But Yvette put you through so much.
But I'm Cecilia. I'm Michael's mom. I want to be a good role model for him.
Everything will be fine. Don't worry. Thiago, that jerk, will eventually get what he deserves.
I'm going to make him pay a heavy price.
We're about to see Michael soon. I invited you here today to talk about Michael.
Are you saying Michael has been found?
Honey, don't be upset. Didn't I tell you? Yvette came to trouble me with Cecilia on purpose.
Who knows how many women you've had an affair with?
No, honey, I told you. I only love you. Listen. Yvette is just a bitch who tries to get ahead by relying on a man. I fired her from the company long ago. She's holding a grudge. That's why she keeps coming to hassle me and frame me.
Really? That's quite over the line.
Of course it's true. Cecilia is even more evil. She's got herself one backer after another. She forced me to leave with nothing and even took my company away from me.
Thiago, isn't it just the Stowe family? I will help you get revenge.
Really? You're the best.
Hey, I'm feeling a bit unwell today. Maybe next time.
Sure, I'll do what you say.
Are you saying Michael is here?
Yeah, when I first heard the news, I was surprised.
I came here years ago. It was here that I met Thiago. But the director Emma here is a great person. Now that Michael is here, I'm relieved.
Thiago planted a spy here, Of course we can take Michael with us, but once they find out that Michael is missing, I'm afraid...
The caregivers at the welfare house and these kids will be in danger.
Yes, so it's up to you.
Thanks, Cyril. I've made up my mind. I'll come back and take Michael when the betting agreement is over. But if Thiago doesn't stick to the agreement, I'll have to adopt more forceful measures. We also need to think of a backup plan for the people at the welfare house.
Don't worry. I'll take care of that for you.
You've helped me so much. I'm really grateful.
Cecilia, can you stop thanking me all the time? It makes us seem distant. Aren't we already good friends?
All right.
So the current task is to get close to Michael. We can pretend to be volunteers distributing supply so we can meet him.
Michael, they're giving out toys over there. Why don't you go pick some?
I don't want toys. I want Mom.
Your father says your mother has a serious illness, and he needs to take care of her, and has no time for you. That's why he sent you here.
Emma, my dad isn't nice to my mom. I'm worried my mom might get bullied.
Oh, how could it be? Your dad is a really nice person. He also came from our welfare house. He even saved someone here before. He donated a lot of money to our welfare house, enough to support you and the other kids for a long time.
But I just don't like my dad. I want my mom.
Michael, I really miss you. Just wait. I'll take you home soon.
Before Thiago's informant arrives, we gotta go now.
What? Thiago suddenly moved a lot of goods out of the warehouse, and now he's going to ship them abroad? I get it. Let's talk when I get back.
It's been quite a while. How about some water to refresh?
Sorry you had to see the mess.
Don't worry. I've placed some people in the welfare house to keep an eye on things. I will ensure Michael's safety.
Thank you. I can't go to dinner with you today. I have to go back to the office.
All right. I'll give you a ride.
Honey, you're incredible. You sealed such a big deal just like that.
It's nothing. You said you don't have a store, right? When the time comes, I'll help you open up over 100 stores overseas for Cecil Beauty Care. Maybe the annual revenue will reach at least $2 billion.
Oh, honey, I love you so much. You're indeed capable.
Oh, stop it.
Mr. Larson, Ms. Lynch wants to see you.
Why should I see her at her request?
Mr. Larson, those 3 managers are there, as well as Mr. Stowe.
Cecilia, that vicious woman. The fact that she's hanging out with so many guys at once is outrageous. And now she's even going to flirt with them in front of me?
Thiago, let's go check it out.
All right, I'll follow your lead. Let's go. Take a seat.
Thiago, you suddenly transferred so much stock without even informing the warehouse manager. What do you mean? We're at the office. Please flirt at the hotel instead of here.
Oh, I forgot. There you are. Why? You can have your 3 lovers at the company, but it's not okay for me to bring my fiancé to work?
I haven't agreed to marry you yet. Besides, how can you compare me with his lovers?
No, darling. You misunderstood. You are so noble, and she is so lowly. How could she compare with you? I just thought she was too arrogant, so I criticized her. Anyway, I'm the current CEO of Cecil Beauty Care. She's just a powerless board member.
Thiago, tell me, are you sure you'll be able to sell that much stock you transferred out? If you fail and those goods are returned, it'll just take up much warehouse space. Besides, we're dealing with skincare products that have an expiration date. You're the CEO. Is that really how you show care for the company?
Cecilia, you know what? My fiancée Lena just signed a huge order with me. This order is worth over 3 times what you secured at the e-commerce summit. Instead of questioning me, why don't you think of ways to improve yourself?
Anyway, now the products are being exported abroad, and it's quite a hassle to get them through customs.
And you have so much cargo. Do you think you can handle it on your own?
Cecilia, save it. Mr. Stowe, just a heads up. Cecilia is promiscuous. Don't let her fool you.
Since you're so smart, how did you get tricked by Yvette into bed back then?
I was just set up by that woman, and I'm kindly warning you, forget it. The Stowe family is wealthy and powerful, so I guess you're not afraid of being tricked by this gold digger.
Yvette's baby is saved, and she's in the hospital now.
What does it have to do with me? As I said, I don't want that baby.
Thiago, you were once an orphan too, and now you're abandoning your own child? Aren't you afraid of retribution?
Cecilia, don't think just because your lover is here, you can say whatever you want. Yes, I was an orphan, and I've worked my way up from scratch to where I am today. So, I won't let anyone take away what's mine.
Thiago? So you used to have such a hard time. Don't worry, I won't despise you. After we get married and have a baby, I'll hand over my family business to you to manage. At that point, no one will dare to look down on you.
A coward living off a woman, huh?
He's got no real skills? That's the only way?
I heard there's a way now for men to have babies.
Congratulations, Thiago. You're finally achieving what you've always wanted. You'll marry your way into high society. But you should ask your fiancé, whose last name the children will take. Starting from scratch? You've been lying for so long. Don't deceive yourself too.
Thiago, the children should take my last name or my family won't agree.
No problem. It doesn't matter at all. I can even take your last name.
Thiago, you're really disgusting. Seeing you just makes me nauseous now.
All right, then Michael will take Cecilia's last name. He'll have nothing to do with you. Do you agree?
Thiago, isn't it just a son? Leave him alone. Tell me, do you want my son or hers?
Honey, rest assured, regardless of whether it's a boy or a girl, I will wholeheartedly care for and love each of our future children.
Enough of your nonsense. Listen, you need to cover the payment yourself. Otherwise, I'll recall all the products.
Cecilia, don't forget, you're just a board member without any power.
I don't have the right, but Lynch Peak Group does.
The contract clearly states that the company's orders worth more than $50 million need to be reviewed by Lynch Peak Group.
If Cecil Beauty Care violates the rule, as stipulated, all the profits from this order must go to Lynch Peak Group.
What? Why is there such an unfair agreement? Don't push it too far.
Mr. Larson, didn't you sign it yourself? As long as you cover the costs of this order up front, we won't make things difficult for you. If this order produces more profit, we won't interfere, and you can keep it all.
Isn't it just prepaying the costs? I can at least earn a 30% profit on this deal. Just say yes for now? All right, sure. I'm okay with paying up front the costs of this order. And you guys can't interfere with this order anymore.
Over the years, you've gained quite a bit. You easily agreed to pay $30 million.
It's none of your business. 1 month to go. Cecilia, good luck. Cecil Beauty Care will soon be mine. Then I'll need to change its name. I'll have to make sure. It has nothing to do with you.
Hey, Thiago, why not rename it to Tina? It combines your name with mine.
Oh, honey, you're so smart. You're a genius. Let's call it Tina. Sounds much better than Cecil.
The name is nice, but there's a toilet company with the same name.
Mr. Stowe is not talkative, but he can be sarcastic.
Miss Lynch's grandfather also had such a personality when he was young.
No wonder he likes Mr. Stowe so much, and he wants Miss Lynch to marry him.
Mr. Stowe, I gotta go. By the way, once you get tired of playing around with Cecilia, let's hang out. I'll introduce you to some better married women.
Thiago is incredibly lucky. Has he really hooked up with a rich woman?
Miss, we need to come up with a new plan.
We can set up outsourcing companies to generate orders, and then...
No, that's fraud. We can't become as contemptible as Thiago.
Let's explore other options then.
Cecilia, let's work together.
Live streaming e-commerce? Have you forgotten who you are?
Don't worry, Grandpa. A lot of well-known entrepreneurs nowadays are doing live streaming to promote their own brands. It's quite normal.
Still no. Live streaming requires being in the public eye, and it's quite demanding. You just woke up from a coma. The doctor told me that. You should have a good rest during the recent period.
Grandpa, I am full of energy right now. Is it because of the betrayal? I feel like I have endless energy.
But you still need to be cautious. Speaking of betrayal, it was Cyril's family's technology that made it happen. I had my group of medical experts working around the clock to develop it. Have you thanked Cyril?
I thanked him a long time ago. He said that since we are good friends, I shouldn't always be thanking him, as it makes us seem distant from each other.
What? Since when did you two become such good friends?
It was just a little while ago. Grandpa, you know what? The live streaming e-commerce idea was suggested by him.
But you still can't be reckless.
How is that being reckless? The Lynch family has been quiet for way too long. In the city, the Lynch family's reputation is not what it used to be. The Stowe family has developed so quickly over these years. It's because they do things in a high-profile and flamboyant manner.
You have a point. Oh, it seems like. I'm really old and out of date.
Not at all. You're as dashing as ever.
Still sharp and full of spirit.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Steven, about my live streaming, don't tell Grandpa for now. I'm afraid he'd get worried.
It looks like he's already not concerned with these matters anymore. But in truth, he's quite aware of everything. These things will come to light sooner or later.
I didn't expect Thiago to be so despicable. He's hiring online trolls to discredit me. But don't worry, I'll sort this out really soon, so Grandpa won't have to worry anymore.
I believe in you. I'll keep an eye on your grandpa.
Cecilia? Is that you?
What do you want from me?
Cecilia, I'm sorry for what I did. I know, whatever I say now, you'll never forgive me. But I'm really sorry.
Get some rest, since you went through so much to keep the child. Think about what to do next.
Thanks, Cecilia. I can't repay your great kindness.
I'm really busy, so just get to the point. I won't say I forgive you to make you feel better.
I know, I completely deserve all this. But there's something I really need to talk to you about. Before, when you were lying in bed, that jerk Tiago tried to poison you. He bought poison off the black market. I don't know why it didn't work, but I took photos as evidence and recorded his conversation with the seller.
I knew it ages ago. I've got the evidence myself.
Cecilia, you're really quite resourceful. I thought too much of myself.
See you. I've got a live stream tonight.
Hey, Cecilia. Ouch. Cecilia. I'm sorry for what I did. Please, I really want to do something for you.
I'm a mom too. Your priority now is to make plans for your child's future. Give birth to the baby first. Everything else doesn't matter.
Cecilia, I've been watching your live streams. I know that jerk Tiago has been spreading rumors and slandering you. How about I go and present the facts to the public? I'll restore your reputation.
Are you sure you really want to do that? If you do it this way, you'll end up getting hurt too.
I'm not scared. I want to be a role model for my child.
All right. Hello, everyone. Today, we're focusing on skincare for expectant mothers. Before we begin today, I have to thank all the trolls and critics. You have continued to post insulting comments about me every day. It can't be easy. Today, I've got a surprise for you. You'll be receiving it soon. Also, we have a special guest today. She's also an expectant mother, 3 months pregnant now. She's just past the risky first trimester. Let's see what insights she has to share with us.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yvette Hank.
Yvette? What is this lunatic doing there?
What are you yelling about, Tiago?
Nothing. Honey, I've got something urgent to handle. I need to step out for about an hour. Can you wait for me, please?
An hour. That's a long time to wait. This is our first time.
I know. I promise I'll be quick. Just an hour. I won't miss it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yvette Hank. I used to be part of Cecil Beauty Care. Cecilia was my boss. I was her assistant. Lately, I've noticed a lot of people spreading rumors about her last marriage. So today, I'm here to clear things up. In Cecilia's last marriage, she was completely the victim.
Everything today is half-priced. Please wait a moment. We'll start at 8 o'clock sharp.
In Cecilia's previous marriage, I was the homewrecker. Cecilia was injured by his ex-husband and became a vegetable. As her assistant, I didn't help her at all. Instead, I teamed up with her scumbag ex-husband and did countless horrible deeds.
Now, click on the link to make your purchase.
Damn, Yvette. Teaming up with Cecilia to mess with me? Is she looking for trouble? Believe it or not, I'll post her indecent photos online, so she'd become unwanted by anyone for life. Yvette.
Mr. Larson.
What are you doing inside, Yvette? Get out here.
Mr. Larson, there's a live stream going on inside, but Ms. Lynch asked me to keep you from entering.
What is Cecilia? Anyway, I'm the one who runs the company. I'm gonna fire you. Cecilia, Yvette. You are teaming up against me?
Tiago, we're live streaming here. Everything you say and do will be broadcasted live. I'm warning you, don't try anything stupid.
You see, this jerk came here to stop me from telling the truth. I'm still carrying his child. By the way, he slapped me twice before and even pushed me, almost causing me to lose my child. He does this kind of thing more than once or twice.
Yvette.
Yvette, maybe you should go back and get some rest.
If there is anything else you want to know, you can check my SNS account where I've shared all the details. Tonight, anyone who places an order in the stream can message me directly with proof of purchase to get more juicy details. I'll get my going.
Yvette, how dare you betray me? Just you wait. Good, Cecilia. You're really something. You made our private affairs public for attention?
If you're not kind, why should I? If you hadn't hired trolls to slander me, how could I have resorted to this?
Why are you accusing me? Do you have any evidence? Hey, what? Someone bankrupted your company? Good, Cecilia. You're really something. You even hired people to take down the troll agency. Who on earth are you? I find you more and more puzzling.
You idiot. We've known each other for so long, yet you still don't know who I really am.
Ha ha ha. Who are you? Aren't you just relying on Cyril? And those 3 managers. Oh, and that old guy who bought you a house. Every single one of them is quite impressive. Do you think you can scare me?
Don't be afraid. Go on with the hubris. I'd love to see how you're going to get down on your knees and beg for mercy. Listen.
I've already asked Lena to give me more orders. There aren't many days left. You can't defeat me.
It's time to end the live stream. Go end it and let the staff leave early.
Cecilia. Cecilia, are you okay? Are you hurt? I've just returned from overseas. I watched your live stream as soon as I got off the plane, and I noticed that Thiago came to you to stir trouble again. I thought he might have hurt you, so I rushed over.
Don't worry, I've already kicked him out. Aren't you tired? The airport's so far from here, you must have been driving fast. That's really dangerous.
My driver was punished by the traffic police, so I'll drive you instead from now on.
Don't drive. Let me take you home. Or, how about we grab some dinner together?
All right, Anna. I'm good with anything.
Lena, open the door. Lena. Lena, I'm sorry. It's all my fault for keeping you waiting.
Oh, you finally came back. Who do you think you are? Do you think I'm here just to do your laundry and cook for you? Please, Tiago, know your place. Countless people would love to marry me. If I'm not happy, I can always dump you for another man.
Oh, Lena, I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. I did have an emergency. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Don't disturb my sleep. If you keep making noise, I'll have security kick you out.
Hey, Lena. Hey.
Today's the last day for the betting agreement. Let's go to the second shareholders meeting later.
We've given it our all, no matter what.
Yeah, we've made $70 million in sales. Through live streaming, we're almost catching up with the top streamers.
I wonder what the other team has been up to lately. Too quiet. There's not a word about that additional order. I guess Tiago was just talking big.
Just be more cautious. But we did our best. The rest is up to fate. Hey, why have you been more deferential to me lately?
Your grandfather told us that you will soon be the CEO of Lynch Peak Group. Of course we should be more respectful when dealing with you.
Grandpa wants to retire so early?
Miss Lynch, Mr. Stowe has arrived.
Mr. Stowe, why are you here?
Didn't I tell you, don't call me Mr. Stowe. Just call me Cyril.
Is there any difference?
I just don't think we should address each other so formally.
All right, Cyril, what's the matter?
Aren't you holding a shareholders meeting? Though I'm not a shareholder. As a strategic partner, I think I should attend. I need to know if your company is plotting something, so you don't betray me.
Cyril, I didn't realize you were so good at telling jokes.
Miss Lynch, the shareholders meeting is about to begin.
Let's go. You can see what we're plotting.
Miss Lynch is really something. She even managed to win over Mr. Stowe.
Yeah, Thiago's gonna lose for sure.
Exactly. Ms. Lynch has the backing of Lynch Peak Group, and now the Stowe family. Cecil Beauty Care is definitely going to soar.
Oh no, I was promoted by Thiago. I'm doomed. Thiago hasn't come along yet. Has he surrendered?
Dear shareholders, this meeting has already been going on for over 40 minutes. Thiago hasn't shown up yet. I suppose he's already given up. How about we save some time and jump straight to voting?
I agree. Thiago knows he's going to lose for sure, so he's afraid to come.
Yeah, exactly. Even if he shows up, I'm not voting for him anyway.
All right, I declare the vote for the presidency open.
Hold on. The CEO isn't here yet. I'd like to see who dares to vote.
Thiago, you're the one not following the rules. Why are you so arrogant?
Mr. Stowe, this is our stockholders meeting. I know you come from the richest family in the city, and you have a significant influence, but you're meddling in matters of Cecil Beauty Care. If this gets out, I'm afraid it might tarnish your reputation.
What about this person by your side? She has nothing to do with Cecil Beauty Care either.
Why not? Listen, Lena is now our biggest client. She's definitely earned her place here.
Isn't it just about becoming a shareholder? Lynch Peak Group has invested $1 billion. Then I might as well invest $1 billion.
He just promised to invest $1 billion without hesitation? Awesome.
Come on, he's from the Stowe family. He's very rich.
Let me introduce. This is Lena from the overseas Adolf family. I'm wondering if you've heard of them, but if I remember correctly, Mr. Stowe knows the reputation of the Adolf family, right? It's a really famous name.
Thiago misquoting other statements is one of your deceptive tactics.
Cecilia, listen. You were already defeated. Just now, Lena has already placed an order with us, worth $2 billion. The combined investment of Lynch Peak Group and the Stowe family is this much. How can you compete against me now?
Never heard of the Adolf family.
I don't know either, but Mr. Larson said. Mr. Stowe knows them.
$2 billion. $4 billion in total. We're going to make a fortune.
I knew it. Mr. Larson isn't that easy to defeat. Time to change your vote.
Cecilia, don't worry. I'm here for you.
With you around, I feel reassured. Talk is cheap. I need to see the contract document.
Lena and I will be married soon. Do we really need such things as a couple? She won't break her promise.
Yeah, the $2 billion will be mainly invested in our overseas Cecil Beauty Care chain stores. Cecilia, you're such a disappointment. The company has been around for years. Why haven't you opened any offline stores yet?
Oh, honey, she's a fool without foresight. Not every woman is as wise as you.
Offline stores? When did you come up with that wild idea? Tell you what, with our current production capacity and product types, we can't run offline stores. Have you ever considered all of this?
So what? I'll just open more factories. If the product range isn't enough, I'll just develop more products. I'm telling you, I plan to open 100 stores at once. That way we don't need someone else to sell our products, and you can't mess it up. Listen up, everyone. It's a $2 billion order. If this shipment goes out, it'll at least bring in this much profit.
Mr. Larson, I'm with you.
Good for you, Mr. Larson. It's a big deal. Ha ha ha.
Mr. Larson, you're worthy of being in charge?
You guys are such opportunists. Unlike me, I've always backed Mr. Larson.
All right. As I said, cover the cost of this batch of products, worth $2 billion. As for the expenses for opening offline stores, as well as for setting up factories, and the funds for product R&D, can you handle all of that by yourself?
Honey, I spent all the money I saved to buy you an engagement ring.
Don't worry, honey. What's mine is yours. I don't care about the money at all.
Mr. Larson, I can pitch in too.
Me too. Let me have a piece of the action.
Did you hear that? Cecilia, I've got plenty of money.
What a snobbish fool. All right, Wu. I admit defeat. Hey, draft a contract for me.
Cecilia, without power or influence, why are you causing trouble? I've really put up with you for so long. I think you better try to cozy up to Mr. Stowe. If one day he gets tired of you, you can come and beg me, and I'll get you a cleaning job. You can clean the toilets, or something to support yourself.
Ms. Lynch, here is the contract.
Stop the chit-chat and sign it.
Cecilia, what do you mean? You can give up Cecil Beauty Care, but you will acquire Cecil Beauty Care's brand name and product patents?
Exactly. You plan to change the name anyway, plus you will develop new products. This loss should be no big deal. For you.
I don't mind, but I'm really curious. Are you really going to give up so easily? You started this company from scratch, and now you want nothing but the name?
Of course I want more. Come in. Tell them all the results.
Ms. Lynch, survey shows that 88% of the company's employees are willing to follow you to a new company.
Tell them they'll get a 30% raise at the new company.
Thank you, Miss Lynch. You're incredible.
You're taking most of the staff with you?
Oh, you're getting married. Overseas anyway. You can't possibly stay here, can you? Of course I have to plan for the future of my old staff.
It makes no difference to me. But you must leave me the $1 billion from Lynch Peak Group?
If you're skilled enough, I won't be able to take away the money. Sign it now. From this point on, Cecil Beauty Care, no, this company has nothing to do with me.
All right, you can leave now.
Ms. Lynch, now is not the time to go against Mr. Larson.
Yeah, you've already given up.
Recently, customs checks have been more stringent. How's your shipment going?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Tiago. Didn't I place an order Turkey for $50 million last time? So did it successfully get through customs?
There's nothing wrong with that shipment.
That's good. It's a small amount. But if you want my family to accept and promote you, this will be your stepping stone. You can't mess this up.
Of course. Honey, when I get the time, I'll accompany you abroad and properly visit your parents.
Uh-huh.
Sounds great.
Sounds great. They'll be very happy.
So, when the time comes, we'll...
Mr. Larson, something's wrong. 2 customs officers have arrived.
What's going on?
There seems to be something wrong with the shipment, all impounded.
Hey, Tiago, what the hell is going on? You just promised me.
Hey, baby, don't worry. I'll be right back.
Tiago, let me tell you, if there really is a problem with the shipment, it's over between us.
Mr. Larson, the people from the Chamber of Commerce took all our ledgers.
For that shipment, I covered $10 million for Tiago.
Oh no, will Tiago and I be found out about the embezzlement?
Miss Lynch, you have to do something for us.
Anyone should be held accountable for their actions. You once hurt Cecil Beauty Care. I will make you pay dearly.
Cecilia, it was not an easy decision to give up.
I was too naive. I thought the company was under my control and was incredibly impregnable. But Tiago is such a leech. In fact, because of him, the company has been plagued with problems for so long. None of the shareholders or directors are clean. I'm really scared right now. I don't know what I should do after taking over Lynch Peak Group. In the future?
When I took over my family business, it didn't go very well. But things eventually pass. Instead of worrying about the problems that may occur, we should try our best to solve the problems that we are facing. For example, Thiago has been taken away by officials for investigation. We can bring Michael back with us.
Oh, Mom! I finally found you!
Michael, it's my fault. I'm sorry I'm late. How are you doing in the welfare house?
I had lots of friends to play with, and the snacks made by the director were incredibly delicious.
Did you properly thank her for that?
So you're Michael's mom?
Emma, it's been a long time.
I didn't expect Thiago to be such a person.
Yeah, Emma. I want to donate some money so you can find a better place to live.
Our welfare house has been here for over 30 years. Honestly, I'm really used to living here.
I'm sorry. I got you and the kids into trouble.
No need to apologize. You've donated so much to us. Besides, I'd be happy to do you a favor. This welfare house needs repairs every year. The building is really getting old. Hey, is the gentleman who came with you your boyfriend? He looks kind of familiar to me.
No, we're just good friends. Mr. Stowe is truly a wonderful person.
Ah, Stowe? Let me check. Ah, found it. Is his name Cyril Stowe? He donated a lot of money 5 years ago. He has been the biggest donor to us over the past 10 years. Ha ha ha.
How come he never told me?
Oh, this young man does good deeds without seeking fame. You must truly cherish him. Ha ha ha.
I will cherish him deeply.
Dear Lena, I just knew you wouldn't leave me hanging. It's all just a misunderstanding. This will be resolved soon.
You're overthinking it. That order is overdue now. I'm here to reclaim the payment.
Lena, what do you mean? Aren't we about to get married? We are supposed to be a team.
Who said I'm a team with you? Your goods have been impounded and the ledgers taken. Even your company's assets have been frozen. You can hardly turn the tide.
No, Lena, listen to me. I've got another plan. Cecilia has been messing with me. I'm going to settle the score with her.
What threats do you have left against her?
Our son is still with me. She would never give up on her son.
You're such a scumbag. Unfortunately, during your detention, I received a call on your phone informing me that your son had been taken away by someone. Even that welfare house is about to relocate.
That can't be possible. How did they find Michael?
All right, give me the money. I'm heading back overseas.
No, Lena, please. Aren't we about to tie the knot? Do you remember the day I stood guard at your door all night? When you woke up, you said you were very touched and had already forgiven me, and were about to get married. Don't you like the ring I bought you?
What I like is the kind of man who is spirited, confident, and flamboyant, as if he could conquer the world at any moment. But look at yourself now. You look just like a beggar. I don't like you anymore.
Oh, Lena, just listen to me. I have one more chance. And I've got some money left.
Ever since you returned home, it's your first time attending such a party, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite nervous.
Next month, you're about to take over as the new CEO of Lynch Peak Group. And there will be an unveiling party. It's a good time to practice here.
It's a good thing you're here with me.
Let me introduce you to some people who might be useful in the future.
Are you the heiress of the Lynch family? Pleasure to meet you.
If your two families join forces, you will have no rival in this country, or even in the world.
Ms. Lynch, now that you're taking over Lynch Peak Group, do you have any major plans? Could you give us a little hint of what's to come?
You didn't know why you lost, or did you? Do you understand now?
She's the heiress of the Lynch family, the most powerful family in the country.
Moreover, she's the sole heiress. So she doesn't care at all about the $1 billion. She has plenty of money to squander.
Did you know that all along?
Yep. I thought that the man who once attracted her must be extraordinary. But Cecilia just made a mistake in her judgment. Me too.
Cecilia. You lied to me. You lied to me. We had been married for so many years. Why didn't you tell me who you are?
I lied. I gave up everything to be with you, and you didn't even appreciate it.
So you've been fooling me all this time.
Blame yourself for being so stupid. Tiago, I haven't got even with you yet. You embezzled company funds, committed abuse of power, and domestic violence and attempted murder. These are enough to keep you in prison for life.
Aren't you worried that I'll expose all your dirty secrets?
Dirty secrets? I'm the victim. How dare you threaten me, you perpetrator? And let me tell you, I'm about to inherit Lynch Peak Group. When that happens, I'll be the most powerful one. No one will surpass me. Let's see who dares to criticize me then.
Cecilia, I was wrong. Please forgive me, will you? Please forgive me.
Forgive you? Why didn't you try to be kind to me when you put me in a vegetative state?
Cecilia, I was completely out of my mind at the time. Could you please spare me? After all, I'm still Michael's father, right?
Michael won't have anything to do with you. And he won't be your son anymore.
What do you expect me to do? Cecilia, even if you'll be rich and powerful, I won't just surrender without a fight.
Get him.
Lena, I know your family is no weaker than the Lynch family. Please give me a chance to turn things around.
Are you sure you're willing to pay anything for that?
I have nothing to lose.
Fine, I'll give you one last chance. Won't take it.
Tiago sure is vigilant. Were you startled?
It's okay. He's just a lost cause now. He'll be caught sooner or later.
Cecilia, you've finally matured.
I've grown up. Isn't it ridiculous? I'm the mom of a 5-year-old, and only now slightly more mature.
Cecilia, I know it might be too early to say this, but I'm afraid after today, I won't have the courage to tell you this.
Are you hiding something from me? I always feel like you're hiding a lot from me.
I've been just hiding my deep love for you.
The party ended too early today. I didn't even get the chance to dance.
Lena, what exactly is this place?
It's a casino, a place to make money.
Are you out of your mind?
Right now, you only have $10 million. What other means do you think you have to fight against the Lynch and Stowe families? Isn't this just wishful thinking?
If I gamble and lose, I'd be left with nothing at all.
Then just go. Go live a normal life. $10 million is enough for a regular person to live a stable life.
A stable life? I'm being hunted by them. Even if they don't destroy me, they'll throw me in jail.
Oh, so you don't have a choice. I'll play. Suit yourself.
Hey, Lena, I'll gamble. If I win, can you take me out of the country and help me rise again?
That depends on whether you are a lucky boy.
Can you pay me back or not?
Dude, I'm really broke. I've lost all the money to you. Can you give me a bit more time?
I'll give you 3 days. If you don't pay then, I'll have you caught and sold.
Hey. Dude, the lady I was with yesterday, Lena, is a rich foreign lady. She can help me pay you back. She's really wealthy.
You fool! She's actually a shill we hired. Rich foreign lady, huh? You're already the 88th fool to fall for it.
No way, that's impossible. You must be mistaken.
If you don't pay the money back, within 3 days, I will make you do the hardest job to repay it.
Oh, isn't that Mr. Larson?
What's going on here?
Did he get caught in an adultery?
Maybe. I heard his new fiancée isn't easy to deal with.
Serves him right.
Mr. Larson, when on earth will we be paid? The finance department said the account is frozen. Aren't you going to do something about it?
How dare you threaten me? Do you even want to keep this job? If you don't, get lost, all of you.
Fine. We'll quit.
Let's go.
Hey, Cyril. I'd like to invite you to dinner. Do you have time?
Not really. I have a client to meet.
Where are you?
At the office.
Yvette, I know you've been discharged. I came here to see you.
Get lost, or I'll call the police.
Yvette, don't be like this. After all, I'm the father of your child.
You don't deserve to be the father of my child.
Yvette, I'm sorry I treated you badly before. I promise I'll turn over a new leaf. I'll treat you and the child well.
You scumbag. I'll never trust you again.
Yvette, you have no idea how Lena deceived me. She's not some rich heiress. She's just a shill for the casino. She gambled away all my money. I originally planned to use that money to live a good life with you.
It's like justice from above. You had it coming.
Open the door, or I'll stay here and not leave. Let's see what you'll do.
All right, just wait. I'm calling the police right now. Hello, officer. Someone's harassing me here.
Bitch, just you wait.
Cecilia, you seldom come back to dine with me. Why do you seem sad today? Are you tired of me?
No. I just don't have much of an appetite.
Miss, these dishes are all your favorites. Is it our cook's fault? I'll go and scold them right away.
No, Stephen, I'm just not in a good mood.
Mom, I was praised by my teacher today.
Michael, you're really amazing. I'm proud of you. I really am.
Michael, come here.
Come here.
Ha. You've got talent. As soon as you arrived, your mom cheered up.
Is Mom in a bad mood today?
Yeah, and I don't know what to do now.
How about we invite Cyril here? Cyril always brings a smile to Mom's face.
Really? Ha. Michael, you're really smart and capable.
Michael, what are you saying? I'm full.
Look at her. She is a mom now, yet she's still throwing tantrums.
I bet Mom and Cyril are
having a little fight.
Oh?
So, what do you think we should do?
Every time I have a spat with my pals, I just say sorry and we make up.
Ha.
Men are all the same. None of them are good. I'll call him now and break up with him. But what reason should I use? We haven't even made our relationship official. He just had a change of heart. What can I say? Besides, Lena is indeed young and pretty. Oh, Cecilia, why are you feeling sorry for yourself again? You are the heiress of the most powerful family. You can have any man you want. Why get hung up on just one?
Cecilia, Tiago came looking for me today.
Did he hurt you? No. I had the door locked so he couldn't get in.
But today he told me that Lena is a fraud.
What? Lena's a fraud? She cheated him out of all his money.
Michael, I'm here to see you.
Who are you? Don't scare him.
Michael, how come you don't recognize me? I'm sorry. I treated you badly before. Can you forgive me?
You're a bad dad. You bullied Mom and scared me.
Michael, is he your dad?
Of course I am. Michael even calls me that. You are his new nanny, right? Although his mom and I are divorced, as his father. I came to check on him. That's only normal, right?
Michael, is he really your dad? Do you want to talk to him?
Dad, from now on, you can't bully my mom and me anymore.
Okay. Michael, I'll definitely be a good dad from now on. Michael, how about we go eat some yummy food?
No way! My boss said the child can't be out of my sight.
Then how about we all go together? Please, understand how much I want to spend more time with my son. Michael, your favorite is strawberry ice cream, right? Hey, look, I still remember.
Help!
What on earth is Lena? What does she have to do with Cyril? I don't believe Cyril would be deceived by a casino shill like Tiago was. What is he really hiding from me?
What were you doing? I called you so many times, but you didn't answer any of them?
Mr. Stowe, this is the office of Lynch Peak Group. It was rude of you to barge in.
Fine, I'm sorry for being rude. What happened? Why did you change your attitude towards me like this?
Cyril, I really can't figure you out. Your family has deep roots in North City. Even Lynch Peak Group dare not risk turning against you. All along, you have selflessly helped and taken care of me without expecting anything in return. I thought you were such a kind person. But what?
But what? Do you think my family is ambitious and wants to challenge your family's dominance in business?
I think it's possible.
Turns out I've been deluding myself.
What? Michael is missing?
I'll go with you.
Ms. Lynch, you just received a package, and for safety reasons, we've already opened it. It's a dark blue backpack. It's for you.
This is Michael's backpack.
Check if there are any messages.
It's Tiago. This jerk just won't give up doing evil. I couldn't find him for so many days. Can you believe he took his own son?
Please calm down.
Check the surveillance footage of the scene, now.
Understood.
What did Tiago say?
He wants me to pay $5 billion.
Tiago's so evil. Maybe even if we give him the money, he won't give you Michael back.
Deploy all our helicopters and drones to search for Michael around the clock. You must bring my great-grandson back here.
Understood.
Tiago, do you think your ex-wife will give us the money? She is the heiress of the Lynch family. $5 billion is just nothing to her. She won't be so stingy for her son's sake. I really need this money. I'm putting all my hopes on you. I need the money to pay off my gambling debts. How dare you bring it up? Why did you introduce me to such a bad woman? She almost ruined my life. I didn't expect her to be a fraud. Well, she wore designer clothes and drove a fancy car. Who could have guessed she was a shill? All right. No woman is good. They all bring trouble.
Mom! No! Mom!
Michael.
Cecilia. Surveillance cameras caught the vehicle that took Michael, but the car had a fake license plate, and they probably planned the route in advance. The car took several detours through areas where there were no security cameras. Now tracking it down might be really challenging there. Cecilia, why don't you eat something first, so you'll have the energy to look for Michael?
Thanks, Cyril. In the morning, I spoke in anger without thinking. Once we find Michael, we can talk properly.
Okay, finding Michael is the priority.
Cyril, I'm starving. Could you get me some food, please?
All right, I'm on it.
Tiago, give me the address. I promise to get there on my own.
Okay. Michael's safety is depending on your cooperation.
Where is Cecilia?
She said he had something to do at home and would be right back.
Hello, Stephen. Is Cecilia home?
No, didn't she say she would wait at the company for news?
Stephen, send a security team to a location right away. I'll send you the address now. We'll meet up there.
All right. So, Miss Lynch.
Cecilia is there too.
Michael, why are you so scared? I won't do you any harm.
No, I don't want to eat bread. I want to eat something delicious.
You ate 3 ice creams this afternoon. Didn't the ice creams taste good?
I'm never eating ice cream again. If I eat ice cream, I'll get caught and can't eat.
Michael, when your mother comes, we can go to dinner together. Hey, stop it. We've already had a falling out. Let's take the money and run away.
You're going to sell me?
Michael, I don't want to do that, but your mom tricked me. I'm just taking back what's mine.
But you also lied to me, so shouldn't you be compensating me?
You brat, just like your mother, that hussy. How dare you talk back? Forget about the bread. Hey. You keep an eye on Michael. Don't let him make a sound. I'll go grab the money. Be quick and come back soon.
Where's Michael? You bastard! How can you blackmail me with our son?
Where's the money?
Are you insane? $5 billion in cash is so heavy. How could I possibly carry all that myself?
You don't have the money? Get lost.
Wait a minute. Here is $1 million in cash. You can take it. I'll transfer the rest in installments.
$1 million? You think I'm a beggar?
Well, so what do you want? It's so late now. All the banks are closed. How am I going to get you the money?
I'll take the $1 million. When you've paid all the money, I'll take you to see Michael.
Wait a minute. I want to see Michael right now.
Don't bother me. Otherwise, I'll tie you up too. And ask Cyril for money. I want to see if he's really willing to pay.
Mr. Stowe, why don't you go back to the car and wait? We can't afford to. Have you heard?
It's okay. I won't feel at ease if I don't see Cecilia and Michael. I've been to this place before. Now, get our team ready.
Understood! Michael, do you feel like there's someone else here? The wind feels so chilling. It's quite spooky.
You coward.
Michael, did you see something strange?
I just saw something. Float by.
Where? Where?
Right through that door over there.
Don't scare me. Why can't I see anything?
Get him.
Cyril, you finally came to rescue me. Did you see the mark I left on the painting?
Did you make your mark yourself? Cool, clever boy. Do you know where your mom is?
I don't know. I only know Dad went to get the money. He hasn't come back yet.
Tell me. Where did Tiago go?
Have mercy. Have mercy. Please. I only know that he went to see his ex-wife to get the money. They should be somewhere nearby. I saw the headlights. Bitch, you even brought a weapon. If it weren't for my agility, you would have hurt me. What the heck? Phone calls are easy to trace. Don't you know? Did you get the money? Not yet. That bitch said all the banks are closed and there is no way to withdraw money. Then where is she? I tied her up. She even tried to hurt me, but I dodged it. Ha ha. Michael seems to be sick. He's burning up all over. What? How did you let my son get sick? Oh, didn't you give him all that ice cream this afternoon? He's caught a cold. $5 billion more. All right. Bring him over. I'll stay and watch over him. You go buy some medicine for him. Okay, I'll come. In that house on the east side. Cecilia, don't blame me for being ruthless. As soon as the bank opens tomorrow, withdraw the money and give it to me. Then I can take Michael to the hospital. Don't worry, it's just a minor cold. Listen, I'll take it out, but don't shout and scream. Although it is a remote place, someone could still pass by. Do you hear me?
Tiago, did you think about Michael's future before you did this?
Cecilia, let me tell you, not every child needs their biological parents. Look at me, I'm an orphan.
But you had adoptive parents.
Come on, they adopted me, but then they abandoned me.
What's the difference between you doing this and abandoning Michael? What's the difference between you and your biological and adoptive parents?
Stop blaming me. You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Who are you to say that?
But I'm also an orphan. I lost my parents when I was young. When I found out you were also an orphan, I thought we could understand and support each other. But you...
Come on, let me tell you. So what if you're an orphan? We were never the same. Even though you're an orphan, you never have to worry about having no money, right?
Fine. It seems I'm just wasting my breath.
Tiago! 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 Where is Michael?
Michael! 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 How do you feel? Are you sick?
Cyril came up with this idea to trick my dad.
Tie him up. Turn him over to the police.
Thank you so much, Cyril.
Why did you risk doing this alone? Do you know how upset Michael and your grandpa would be if something happened to you?
I was too careless.
Cecilia.
Mom! Mom!
Cecilia.
I'm really mad at her. I thought she had matured after all the hardships and setbacks she had suffered alone out there, but she was still so reckless. If anything happened to her, I'd be devastated.
Please don't get upset. The doctor said she's just tired, and she'll be fine after a sleep. And you should take care of yourself, too.
Yeah, Mr. Lynch, don't waste your energy now. When she wakes up, you can teach her a lesson.
Thanks. We are the most powerful family in the country, but I failed to ensure the safety of my heiress. If this gets out, we'll be the butt of everyone's jokes.
Mr. Lynch, don't worry about such trivial matters. In North City or even in Dragon Country, who would dare make fun of you? The mentioning of the Lynch family is enough to make anyone tremble. Cecilia is still young. You'll need to run this family for a few more years. When she's fully grown and accomplished, you can retire peacefully.
Yeah. Sir, let me help you go back and have a rest. Mr. Stowe is here with her.
All right, Cyril, take care of her. When she wakes up, I'll come back.
Okay.
They're gone?
So you've been awake for a while.
Oh, I was afraid that. Grandpa would scold me.
Don't ever make us worry again.
I've regretted it. I had a sudden impulse to destroy Tiago. I've suffered so much.
Don't say that. You had a hard time surviving. Why? Do you want to test your limit?
Cyril, you weren't such a joker. If you had been this agreeable before, I wouldn't have.
What?
I'm not telling you. By the way, what's up with Lena? Isn't she a scammer? How do you know her?
It's so cute. How you're questioning me?
Stop avoiding my questions. I bet Lena has been your spy all along. You asked her to lead Tiago astray.
Bingo. I actually met Lena abroad. She is indeed from the Adolf family, but the Adolf family is not some noble one. They're actually scammers. After they failed to scam me, I took them in as my subordinates and brought them to this city to do some dirty work for me.
Then why didn't you tell me? Did you find it funny to hide it from me?
Hey, no. I was afraid you'd be too soft to retaliate against Tiago. After all, he's Michael's father.
You should have told me and let me decide. Well, weren't you overstepping a little?
I did that for myself too. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been so cruel to him.
What do you mean? You have a grudge against him?
Let's talk about it later.
Again, you always...
Mom. Cyril, hi.
Ha ha ha.
Michael, why didn't you hug me first when you saw me awake? Why are you talking to Cyril first?
I can see you every day, but Cyril can't come every day.
Haha. Why, do you want me to visit you every day?
Exactly. You give me gifts and play with me.
When did he buy you gifts?
Cyril said this is a secret between him and me. I can't share it with you.
Are you two keeping a secret from me? Come on, spill it.
He told you it's a secret just between the two of us. Don't push him.
Mom, don't push me.
Hey, since you're awake, I'll tell your grandpa to put his mind at ease.
All right. Michael, tell me the secret between you and Cyril. Then every night I will tell you 3 bedtime stories to help you fall asleep, okay?
I want to ask you something. If you answer, I'll tell you. The secret between him and me.
Boy, you're a good bargainer now. Go ahead and ask.
Is Cyril going to be my new dad?
What? Who told you to ask this?
Great-grandpa. When I just got back, he asked me if I wanted Cyril to become my new dad.
Grandpa, you again?
Miss, why did you get out of bed?
You just woke up. Why don't you get more rest?
Grandpa, where is Cyril? I have something really urgent and important to ask him.
So you found out. He just got a call and left.
A call? What happened?
Hey, Cecilia, I don't want you to worry about it. You and Michael need to be cautious recently and avoid leaving home.
What do you mean? What's actually going on?
Miss, Tiago broke out of prison.
Broke out of prison? How did he manage an escape?
Some people helped him. According to the investigation of the scene, those people are from abroad.
From abroad? The Adolf family. Aren't they working for the Stowe family now?
It's not them. Cyril has gone to investigate the situation. He's quite knowledgeable about the overseas circumstances. Just stay home and focus on recovering.
The bad ones seem to live forever. Thiago is such a troublemaker.
But if things are really what you say, we'd be in big trouble?
Yeah, only they would dare to act so brazenly. They even shifted the blame onto us. We are innocent.
Sir, Ms. Lynch from Lynch Peak Group has arrived.
Bring her in at once. Next time she comes, bring her straight to me.
Sir, should I step out for a while?
There's no need, Ray. She already knows who you are.
Hello, Ms. Lynch.
Lena, it's like meeting you all over again. You really had me fooled.
Ms. Lynch, you two go ahead and chat. I've got something to take care of. I'll treat you to dinner next time as an apology.
Cecilia, didn't you say you'd be home all the time? It's pretty reckless of you to just run out like that. It's dangerous out there. Don't you know that Thiago broke out of prison?
Don't worry about it. Grandpa has sent more than 100 security personnel to keep a close watch on me from every angle. Plus, our family helicopter is parked right on the helipad, on the roof of your company. I'm here today to ask about Thiago. How did he gain so much influence that people from abroad came here to help him?
It's a long story. It all starts with Thiago's background.
I see. Looks like we need to plan carefully. We can't keep hiding from him like this forever. I'm not scared of him or anything.
Good, that's the spirit. Don't worry, I've noticed something fishy about this too. Once I get to the bottom of everything, I'll lure him into a trap and then deliver a fatal blow to make sure he never gets back up.
All right, but today I've got something more important. Explain it. Where did you get this from?
Michael betrayed me.
How dare you blame my son?
I dare not. Ever since I gave him this jade pendant, I've been ready for you to notice.
Go on.
That story started 5 years ago. Back then, you broke off the engagement, which was a huge blow to me, so I went abroad to do business.
Stop bringing up those boring stories, Ricky. Just get to the point.
After I returned from abroad, your grandfather told me that you had built your own career from scratch in this city and achieved the goal you set to prove yourself. I thought it might be time to see you and we could get along.
If I had seen you then, I might have agreed to be with you.
At that time you were doing charity work at the welfare house and I planned to surprise you, but a fire broke out. You scared the shit out of me. Luckily I got you out in time. However, you inhaled too much smoke and passed out.
Why didn't I see you around when I woke up?
I'm sorry, Cecilia. I intended to take you straight to the hospital. However, I heard the children crying and screaming, and I just couldn't stand by. So I went back into the fire to rescue them. After I saved them all, I couldn't find you anywhere. I had to ask around to find out that you were in the hospital. This jade pendant was something I picked up while saving you. I never had the right moment to give it back to you. Hey, Cecilia. Stop crying. Cecilia, if I had known you'd overreact, I wouldn't have told you.
How dare you not tell me? It's all your fault. If you had told me earlier, I wouldn't have...
I'm sorry. I didn't know Thiago claimed credit for saving you. I'm also angry that you forgot that I saved you.
I don't care. I'm gonna punish you as punishment. You'll never leave me again.
All right, Cecilia. I promise you that you will never be in danger again, and I will always be there for you.
This dinner is for Miss Lynch to inherit the Lynch family. There hasn't been such a lively event in this city for a long time.
I heard Mr. Stowe is coming. Are they planning on a marriage alliance?
Mr. Stowe is already in his 30s. His family has kept him single all this time, just so he can marry Miss Lynch.
It's understandable. There's no one better for him than Miss Lynch, is there?
Exactly. If the opponent is Miss Lynch, I admit defeat.
What a joke. Even without Miss Lynch, Mr. Stowe wouldn't be interested in you, would he? Hey, Mr. Stowe. It's been a while. Do you still remember me?
Mr. Stowe, my father has always wanted to collaborate with you. When will you visit us?
Mr. Stowe, are you going to be engaged to Miss Lynch?
Ladies, my apologies. I have some urgent matters, so I won't be able to greet everyone individually. Another day, I will personally apologize to you. I gotta go.
I knew it. Mr. Stowe is going straight to Miss Lynch.
Seems like the rumors are true. Let's not waste our efforts.
Just enjoy ourselves.
Hey, who's that woman? Why did she bring a child along?
I don't recognize her. I've never seen her at a party in all these years.
The fabric of her dress looks quite nice, but there isn't a similar design from the major brands.
So it's clearly not from a luxury brand. There have been some impressive pieces from smaller designers too, but clothing that isn't from luxury brands lacks value.
She is probably just an influencer here to take photos for show-off.
Hey, now that you mention it, I think I've actually seen her online. She seems to be doing live streaming.
Michael, how about going out with me?
To see Cyril?
Cyril? Which Cyril is he talking about? Could it be Cyril Stowe?
Impossible. Mr. Stowe couldn't possibly know an influencer with no background.
What an ill-mannered child, talking nonsense.
I'm not talking nonsense. Cyril is my good friend. He's going to be my dad soon.
Children who talk nonsense will be punished. You heard me?
Don't you hurt my son.
If my memory serves, you're doing live streaming for selling products. You even put on a big show with your ex-husband and his mistress during the live stream, and this incident went trending.
Oh, so that's her. She really knows how to hype. In order to sell the goods, she put on such a ridiculous farce. Now she's switching tactics to attend fancy dinners. Who the hell brought her in?
This is a dinner party for me.
Ha 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 ha. You're here, and you still don't know who this dinner is for.
Listen, this dinner is to celebrate Miss Lynch's takeover of the Lynch family. You don't deserve to be here, you lousy lowlife.
And you had the nerve to bring your child in? If you don't leave now, I'll have security kick you out. You're lowering the class of our banquet.
Who's going to kick her out?
Mr. Stowe, this third-rate influencer is talking nonsense here.
Yeah, you probably don't know. But she's quite famous. She publicizes her personal matters to attract attention and sell products. It's just so tacky.
Oh, right. And this kid says you're going to be his father. That's hilarious.
Michael, when are you going to call me Dad?
Mom says I can't call you Dad until you marry her.
Hey, Michael, you can call me Dad behind your mother's back.
Stop trying to influence my son. Explain everything to these rude ladies right away.
Well, Mr. Stowe, is she really your fiancé?
Is this kid really your son?
The rumor is that you are going to marry Miss Lynch. Is she?
Distinguished guests, let me introduce. She is the heiress to the Lynch family, the new CEO of Lynch Peak Group, and my wife, Cecilia Lynch. This is our son, Michael Lynch. Michael, say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
So you guys might have had business dealings with our families. Today at this banquet, you have offended my fiancé and son, so you are not welcome anymore. Please leave.
Cecilia, oh no! Ms. Lynch, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for offending you. Please don't be angry.
It was my fault. Please forgive us. We said the wrong thing.
We'll leave immediately. Please leave our families out of this.
You've reminded me. Even though I don't know which families you guys belong to, I couldn't care less. But Lynch Peak Group will not, in the next 3 years, have any business dealings with any of your companies.
Ha 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 ha. Look, Cecilia is handling things more and more like a pro. Hey!
Ladies, wait, are you feeling unwell? Do you need me to call security to escort you out?
No need. We'll leave right away. We'll leave on our own.
Guys, I'm sorry. This ruined your enjoyment. I'm such a bad hostess.
Not at all. I'm happy to see the Lynch family has such a determined and capable heiress. The Lynch family will surely reach new heights.
Exactly. The alliance between the Stowe family and the Lynch family is perfect. You two are a match made in heaven.
Who said this marriage is great, huh? Long time no see, my dear ex-wife.
Ex-wife? Miss Lynch has been married before?
Is he here to win her back or cause a ruckus?
Is this child?
Tiago, you finally show up.
You are my ex-wife and the mother of my child. You are going to marry someone else, so I came to congratulate you and give you a big gift.
This is money from overseas. He's from abroad.
He seems to be wealthy. Is he richer than the Stowe family?
Cecilia, you didn't think I'd be somebody someday, did you? And I didn't rely on any woman to help me. Let me tell you, I'm here today not for anything else. Michael is my son. I don't care who you marry, but I'm taking my son with me. Hey, Michael, come with me. I can give you a better life. No matter what you want to eat, play, or wear, I can provide it for you. Michael. It was my fault before, but I can change. You know what? I am the heir of a major overseas family, no less impressive than your mother. Whatever your mom can offer, I can provide the same. I guess you haven't been abroad yet. I'll take you abroad.
Save your breath. Tiago, Michael won't go with you.
Cecilia, no matter how powerful you're here, I don't care, but you can't reach overseas. That's my territory.
Oh. What's your background?
Ms. Lynch. Ms. Lynch, please let me introduce myself. I'm the chairman of the Luis Family Council abroad, and this gentleman here is the long-lost heir of the Luis family. It took us a long time to find him. I was hoping we could bring our heir back overseas soon, but he said his son is in the hands of the most powerful family here. Our Luis family doesn't want to oppose the Lynch family. However, we can't leave our family member out here. I hope everyone understands.
Ha 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 ha. Did you hear that? Cecilia, I am the heir of the Rothschild family.
You can't even remember the family name?
But I've heard of this family. They're quite mysterious. It seems like these two big families are going to fight like hell today.
Are you sure you're the heir of the Luis family?
Cecilia, what do you mean? You can be the heiress of a prestigious family. Why can't I?
Tiago, anybody could be, but definitely not you.
Cecilia, don't go too far. Are you trying to stir up the conflict between the two families?
Miss Lynch, if you keep obstructing us, our Luis family won't hesitate to have a showdown with your family.
In that case, I'm sorry, I'll just have to embarrass you, this time. Emma, sorry for keeping you waiting outside. Please tell everyone the truth now.
Mr. Larson, what are you looking for? Every window in this banquet hall is sealed from the outside. You can't escape this time.
This was all due to my negligence. 20 years ago, a couple came to the welfare house to adopt a boy. Back then, they decided to choose between Tiago and another child. But just before the medical reports came out, Tiago overheard the doctor saying he had a genetic risk for a rare disease. When no one was paying attention, he secretly swapped the reports. Then he became the lucky one to be adopted. He replaced the other boy with a trick to get a happy life, but didn't cherish it. At his adoptive parents' house, he was caught red-handed stealing money. Then he was sent back to the welfare house. One day when he came back to the welfare house to see me, there was a fire. Later, he claimed that he had saved someone. I thought he had turned over a new leaf. But he just had taken credit for someone else's good deeds.
No way. He left a DNA sample at the police station. I had it tested. He's indeed our family.
You fool. Something must have gone wrong with the paternity test.
Well, when he was at the police station, he was detained with a man around the same age as him. Hey, didn't you say that was your classmate? Could that man be...
She's lying. Lying. It's a lie.
Let's go back to the police station to meet our real heir.
Guards, catch that scoundrel.